We all want to achieve something in life. Each of us wants to reach a place where no one else has ever reached, and we keep running behind it. We all want to have a lot of wealth and a lot of comforts. And in search of all this, we forget that there is much more in the world out of all this. What is there in this world that is more valuable than wealth? We think wealth is everything. We think that whoever has wealth also has all the happiness. He who has no wealth has only sorrow. But friends, it's not true. There is more in life other than wealth. If we can get that, then we will lack nothing in our life. We will have immense peace. Friends, today I will tell you about a priceless resource so that you will have no shortage in your life. Sorrow cannot touch you. What is that priceless gem? Today I'll give you its search. Let me tell you a story. A Buddhist monk lived in a small hut in a dense forest. The monk sat under a tree outside his cottage and meditated. Every day, a woodcutter came to cut wood in that forest. One day, suddenly, the Buddhist monk looked at the woodcutter. On the first day, the Buddhist monk said nothing to the woodcutter. Even on the second day, the Buddhist monk did not say anything to the woodcutter. On the third day, when the woodcutter came to the forest to cut wood, he was cutting wood around the Buddhist monk's cottage. Then the Buddhist monk asked the woodcutter, "Well, brother, you come to this forest every day to cut wood and work very hard every day. You must have done a lot in life." Hearing the monk's words, the woodcutter started laughing loudly. Then he said, "It is not at all what you think. I work so hard all day to cut so much wood, but I get very little money by selling that wood. Somehow my family survives through poverty." Then the Buddhist monk asked the woodcutter, "Then why don't you go a little deeper into the forest? Don't you know that there is sandalwood in the forest and that sandalwood is very costly?" Hearing the words of the Buddhist monk, the woodcutter started to laugh again and thought to himself, "He is telling a complete lie. If there is a sandalwood tree, then what is he doing sitting here? Why is this monk not getting rich by cutting and selling the sandalwood trees?" Then again he thought, "There is no harm in going and looking for it." Then he went a little deeper into the forest, and his eyes rolled up in surprise at what he saw. Earlier he thought no one knew the jungle better than him. But looking around at this moment, he dispelled that misconception. The woodcutter then went back to the Buddhist monk and said to him, "O monk, forgive me. I misunderstood you. I thought you must be lying. But there are indeed many sandalwood trees." The Buddhist monk smiled and said to him, "There is no need for you to apologize. I have only told you what you do not know. Then the woodcutter bowed before the Buddhist monk, and leaving the other woods, he cut the sandalwood and returned home. Then, once he would cut sandalwood and take it to the market and sell it. Then he used to spend 4 or 5 days comfortably sitting at home. At first, he could not earn enough to maintain his family by cutting and selling wood every day. But now, he used to cut sandalwood and sell it for a day, and 4 or 5 days he would spend his life in comfort and luxury. He went on like this for some time. One day the woodcutter saw the Buddhist monk again. He went forward and bowed to the monk. The Buddhist monk then asked the woodcutter, "Are you still earning by cutting sandalwood?" He said, "Yes, I am still earning by cutting sandalwood." Then the Buddhist monk said to the woodcutter, "Hey brother, you go a little further. There are silver mines. If you take 1 day's worth of silver, you will be able to spend 2 or 3 months in comfort." Hearing this, the woodcutter was very excited, and he went deeper following the monk's advice. By then, he had the belief that this Buddhist monk was telling the truth. According to the monk's direction, the woodcutter went a little deeper into the forest and saw that there were indeed some silver mines. He took a lot of silver from there and returned home. For the next 5 months, he did not go to the forest again. From then on, his life started going quite well. He once went to the forest and brought back a lot of silver. Thus, he became a rich Shet. One day, while going to the forest to collect the silver, he met that Buddhist monk on his road. Then the Buddhist monk asked him, "Are you still living by taking silver from the silver mine?" The woodcutter said, "Yes, I am still making a living by selling silver." Then the monk said, "Why don't you go deeper? Don't you ever think to go a little further? Go and see what's there. In the deeper forest, there is a gold mine. Why don't you go there?" The woodcutter then thought, "That's right. Why did I never think of it?" He then went deeper, as the monk said, and saw that there was only gold all around. Then he used to take gold from there once and rest for several years. By that time, the woodcutter had become the richest man in his city. He lacked nothing. One day, that woodcutter thought, "That monk has brought me to this place today. I should thank him." With this in mind, the woodcutter set off for the Buddhist monk's cottage. Going over there, he bowed to the Buddhist monk. Then the monk asked him, "Are you still selling the gold? Have you gone as far as the gold mine? Have you not gone further? You go a little further. There is a diamond mine ahead." Then the woodcutter started thinking, "I lack nothing. I have everything I need. Even if I can get a diamond mine, then the rest of my life will spend happily. Then my successors will also be able to lead a happy life like me." With this in mind, he went deeper into the forest, and there he saw only diamond mines around. From then on, His behavior became like that of a king. He used to go to the forest and bring back diamonds. He built a huge mansion. He hired many servants for his service. After that, the woodcutter became the richest man, not only in his own city, but also in many surrounding cities. He had no lack of anything, no worries about anything, and accumulated so much wealth that his next 7 generations could live without doing anything and spend their lives happily and comfortably. By that time, the woodcutter was almost 60 years old. After many years, the woodcutter went to meet the Buddhist monk for the last time. Now he was no ordinary man. He became a very rich businessman. The woodcutter went to the monk and bowed to him. The monk then said to the woodcutter, "Hey brother, are you stuck up to those diamond mines? You didn't go furthermore? You go further." The woodcutter was surprised to hear this. Due to his prosperity, he gradually became arrogant. There was no other rich person like him around. He then said to the Buddhist monk, "Are you out of your mind? Is there anything more valuable than silver, gold, and diamonds? Leave these things now. Don't bother me anymore." Then the Buddhist monk said, "I am at the end of all this. You have never thought what I am doing sitting here, where I am well aware of all the mines of silver and gold and diamonds. Why am I not selling these diamonds, golds, and pearls from all those mines? It's because I have got something more valuable than those. You never thought why I am sitting under this tree. What have I got in my possessions that are more valuable than those diamonds, gold, silver, and pearls?" Hearing this from the Buddhist monk, the woodcutter started to cry. He then held the monk's feet and cried, "What a fool I am! I did not understand that he who had the prospect of mining all these things, with what invaluable thing he is busy with. This question never crossed my mind. Now I request you to let me know what you have. Do you have such wealth that is more valuable than these gold, diamonds, and pearls?" The Buddhist monk smiled and said to the woodcutter, "This is what I want to convey to you. The most valuable thing is meditation." Then the woodcutter said, "O monk, I do not know how to meditate." The Buddhist monk then said to the woodcutter, "Meditation is very simple. You go deeper and quiet your mind and sit in one place with your eyes closed. Then you think about what is going on in your mind. When a feeling comes to you, don't hold on. You just keep looking at it. You may find the Paramatma, but don't cling to him either. You keep looking at him until your mind is completely calm and all your feelings are calm. One thing to remember is that you must not try forcefully to end any judgment or feeling. When you have no more thoughts or feelings in your mind, then you will go into meditation. When you have no more thoughts, no feelings, nothing, then the lamp of knowledge will enlighten your mind. Then you will gain consciousness. One thing you should keep in mind is to have patience. You should have patience so that whatever happens today or tomorrow, or even after a few years, you are always ready for meditation. Friends, Supreme Sages have said that meditation is a means of introspection and attaining supreme knowledge. What else can be more valuable than this introspection and gaining absolute knowledge in this human life? Stay well. Comment your opinion. Thank you.